crypto addicts, how you guys doing? Welcome to another quick tutorial here, guys. A lot of questions this week about different types of signals, these lines, carry lines, that a lot of people still have a problem with thinking. Is that the one is connected? That doesn't look very good. Okay, so I don't know if this is the microphone connected. Let me just pause here and see if I can share the microphone really quick. Okay, so there you go. So now looks like he did fix. Okay, so we had the fix. So the microphone fix, guys. So there you go. That's our first sign of a clear bull run. So the bull is on a loose, so you can see we still get met with quite a bit of resistance. More sellers again than buyers popping up. But this is some great news just come out. Okay, but basically, guys, this tutorial is more to reply to those questions, which we were just talking on Telegram and on WhatsApp. The lines, people scaring, because these lines can be confused. They don't really understand it. Really, guys, like I told before, just look at those lines showing you the market movement. To get started, simplified. You can see I have stock RSI, and balance of power. So this is some of the indicators I use for this week. That's pretty much the ones I've been using most of the time. That's what I use to get my signals. Obviously, looking at the market, looking at the other platforms as well, not just on Binance. Using TradingView as well is a great tool, but it's always just to make sure go through the other couple exchanges, do a bit of sharding, just to make sure you're making the right decision. Now, the safety is how safe it is to get for you to get into cryptocurrency, to get start trading, guys. If you have been trading before on stocks, on forex, penny stocks, forget all about that, guys. Forget about all those names. Whatever you learn, that you have to forget. You have to wipe that out and completely reprogram your brain in crypto. Okay, because with crypto, guys, is like an asset, and of course it has risk. I'm not saying this is full bulletproof, but you know cryptocurrency is still go very, very far way to go. Yahoo Finance they just enable people who used to be able to trade there, but they don't used to be able to buy and sell. Now they can buy and sell Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. They just announced that today, guys. So obviously this all a signal, a bull run, and probably why this news is coming out. So we're gonna see this thing is gonna take off. Okay, so right here we can see the buy signal. So we know in some of our videos we talk about this a lot, even on the stock RSI. So I use the two for a confirmation, guys. So I'm looking for the confirmation. So now we can see you have a seller's lead. So there's not enough buyers on the market at the moment, but you can see there is support there, and there is resistance, and the power is just coming in. You can see the line is now pointing up for the power, for the sellers. So we need more buyers here. Okay, so guys, obviously the market is looking incredibly good, and the risk is like any other business, guys. So if you been following the news, you probably heard about Wonga. Okay, so Wonga was a payday loan company. We just went into administration, as you guys can see here. Basically what it was, guys, Wonga was borrowing money to people who have no savings, and let's face it, most people, 90% of the population doesn't have any savings. Okay, that's the reality. And one is because they're not educated, they don't know how to save. They haven't been educated financially. Right next to it, you can see people already asking questions about, does that mean their debt's going away? Of course not, guys. People who took loans from that company, they still have to repay their loans. But on the other hand, people who are supposed to get compensation from Wonga, that's gone. So people doesn't get that. So it's a different way that the system deals with it. Is a different law for consumers and the business. Okay, so people, if you borrowed money from Wonga, you still need to pay that money back. But if you had any compensations coming up because what they're doing was unethical or whatever, last year I think that was when it came out to the news. They obviously went into administration because they want to avoid to pay those compensations. So if you are doing any money from them, you're going to get paid. So this is exactly the same risk it getting into cryptocurrency. If you pick a bad coin, that goes out of business. I was looking at the coin, the video of another crypto guy that reports on cryptocurrency on YouTube. I was talking in one of the videos about the cryptocurrency. I can't remember exactly the one it was. I must need to go back, find that video, because I need to report on that, guys, which was about produce film rendering, okay, about movies and how much computer power is necessary to create a movie. Guys, that's a total scam, okay? If he's a coin provider trying to provide a service, or meaning that you invest in that type of technology because it costs a lot to render a movie, that's absolutely BS, guys. It doesn't cost a lot to render a full movie. And obviously, that's where those scams are spotted. But obviously, you need to have a clue, you need to have an idea of what's going on and how tech works. So, guys, I make videos. Obviously, I can make a full 1 hour, 2 hour movie, no problem, and the computer will render that movie in about 1 hour as well. Depends on the length of the movie. Usually, that's the power I have on the system. But if I want more power, I just get a second video card, and I can render the movie 2 times faster, okay? Or a bigger video card, and it does it faster. So, guys, there is a lot of scam coins. 90% of the coins out there on the market cap right now, they will fail. And you need to pick the ones that actually gonna work, okay? So obviously Bitcoin, which is the mother of all coins, is gonna be a storage, so Bitcoin is definitely here to stay. There is other coins that could overtake Bitcoin. So one of them, guys, obviously, if you haven't taken a look, I actually talked about this yesterday on the group, okay, which is Digibyte, guys. Now we're seeing again videos being posted on Facebook image. Charles Lee, the guy that created Litecoin and all that stuff, they're starting again in that Litecoin network, or the Lightspeed network. Guys, anything that you need, if you're looking for a coin that you want to use on a everyday, daily basis to buy your daily coffee, then here is the coin you need to buy. This is the coin you need to invest in, and this is the coin, it's the solo coin. It's the only solo coin in the market right now. Everything else, guys, is forking out of Bitcoin, is forking out of Ethereum. And guys, there it is. If your idea is to have a coin that you can use for everyday use, Digibyte is the coin you want to get involved with. Okay, buy some. Don't make it the only coin you have, but but if it is the coin that you're looking for, is a coin that you can use every day, then this is the coin you have to get involved with. Okay, Digibyte definitely. In terms of the lines, guys, like I said, if you guys just coming from trading penny stocks, forex, whatever, you wiped out. It's a completely cryptocurrency is a completely kind of cuttlefish compared to all that stuff. Okay, so keep it simple. Just look, the market's going up, when the market's going down. If you take losses, because only take losses if you need to take that money out for emergencies, life changes or whatever, you need to take some money out, then you have to take that money out, which means you have to take the losses. Otherwise, if the money is there, it's free, it can be there anytime you need to be there, then leave it there and wait until you have profit. So right now, if you bought it, so you can see right now, if you bought on this buy signal, this was a very strong buy signal, both on stock and stock RSI. You can see that's a very, very strong buy signal right there. So it breaks below the 20. This is definitely a buy signal. And now you have a sell signal. Now, it is a sell signal. No, it isn't a sell signal because we're breaking now above the moving average there. And you guys can see, okay, we just need a couple more buyers to pop up, a little bit more volume, and the market could, Bitcoin could start making its ways now to the $10,000 mark. And obviously when it gets there, so it makes a little stop like it did here when it got to 7,000, so 7,100. That's my last cash out. That's my new buy. And then my next cash out probably is going to be around, very near to the 10,000, probably before, maybe around 8,000. I don't know. But, keep watching the market. The bot is active, he's doing the job, so he knows exactly what he needs to do. And what profits we are looking to achieve is already on the system. So if he hits, he takes it. If he doesn't, he waits. Okay, that's it. It's all about being patient, playing the waiting game. And guys, that's it. Those lines are just lines. Forget about the tombstones and all the BS. That stuff you can learn later, what they mean, what they are, and why people come up with those. But for now, just keep it simple. Get used to see the candles, then start to work. Stock RSI, just start them one by one, steady them. Because the way I trade, you're going to be trading in a different way. The way you see things, you see in a different way. But, it's just a way to give you some guidance. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to get in it, to win it. And obviously, that's how you learn. That's the best way to learn. Okay, guys, all I can do is point you on the right direction and tell you, guys, Those lines are just lines. That's all they are. So guys, check the links below this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorial.